Michelle Miller saw much of the violence unfold. She joins us with her experience in Ferguson overnight. Michelle, good morning. How bad is it there on the ground?
Good morning, Nora. Well, I mean, if you look behind me, this set of stores, a Little Caesar to my right and an antique jewelry store to my left here, were burned out. This store in particular. And if you look around the rest of the area where I'm at, this is North Florissant. It's not even in the heart of that main district, that main business district throughout Ferguson. These stores appear to have been targeted. The Little Caesars store manager came by. He wasn't wearing any shoes. He wasn't even wearing a coat. And he said he had been out all night trying to fend people away. And he told me this is a black-owned business. I know a lot of protesters from last night, when you started to hear the reactions from the announcements, there was a wave. People certainly were upset, they were angry, but I think that the people who were creating this weren't the people who came out to peacefully protest. Those people have been prepping for the last 9 days to de-escalate this kind of violence and this kind of destruction, Nora.
And that's exactly what I was wondering, Michelle, because when you look at the imagery, all you see is how badly out of control it was. But were the majority of people there trying to do the right thing and protest peacefully? Because when you look at the imagery, you cannot tell.
Yes, that was clear to me. But when all heck broke loose was when a few people seemed to be throwing water bottles. I know that there was some glass that was broken, and then further down the street from the Ferguson Police Department, something happened. I wasn't able to witness it, and that's when the tear gas. I know St. Louis PD said that there was no tear gas fired, but it certainly had the same effect. It was painful, and there were tears coming from my eyes. And I have to tell you that that's when people started flying. That's when we started to hear gunshots. My security team here says there was 9mm small arms fire. And people just wanted to get away. You had people there, a lot of young people, and I can't tell you where they were from, but they weren't there to peacefully protest. And I want to put this in perspective for you, Gail, Nora, and Charlie. And I lived through the Los Angeles riots. I'm from South Central Los Angeles. I was there when 63 people lost their lives. This kind of destruction, the looting, the chaos, certainly the burned out buildings, when you see those fires, it's really incredible to watch. But as of now, there has been no loss of life. Certainly there are no serious injuries that we can report to you. And I think that there should be shared credit all around. The people who came here to de-escalate some of the violence, whether they be police or some of those protesters and clergy.
Well said, Michelle.
Yeah, I'll say. So you do see a silver lining in a very dark cloud, but it makes no sense to see people destroying their own communities.
Yeah, I'm glad Michelle made that point. I still
too.
sort of question, why on earth was this decision made at 8 p.m. at night rather than 8 a.m.? And would that have made a difference, the timing of the announcement?
Because we knew all afternoon it was coming.